Hi guys, it is a Deadly Kitten here, and today I have something a little different for y'all. Now this was a requested video from a couple of the viewers here. Not only did I get it in a YouTube comment, I also got it over on my Instagram, which was to kind of go over every single thing that I've gotten in boxes. Kind of like a best and the worst. So let me tell you, the worst items you will not see. Well, actually, you'll see a couple. But there's been a lot of stuff that I didn't keep. I've given it away to you guys in my mystery box giveaways that I do. That's where a lot of the products end up going. I don't end up keeping a lot of them, to be honest. So I will show you basically what I've kept throughout the year. And I'm going to start off with this thing because this is not the heaviest of things, but I just kind of want to show you how insane this is. And mind you, out of all of these, I bought 2. So, this is one of my organizers. These are all my brushes. After a whole entire year, I have only bought 2 of these. Almost all of these I have gotten from subscriptions. And the only 2 that I have, well, technically bought was I got this one for my birthday, which is a Bare Minerals foundation brush, which I use all the time. And what was the other brush I bought? I can't even think now. Oh, my other foundation brush. Misty, which is this one, which I actually don't even use because I didn't like it because it left my face feeling streaky. The only other things in here, things that I wear, I use the Maybelline Fit Me setting powder or foundation powder. That's in here. I have a Kat Von D translucent powder, which I've not yet used. I wanted to do a get ready with me using it because I bought the concealer and the translucent setting powder in a, like, it was called a mini baking duo, and that was at TJ Maxx. Let's see what else is in here. So I got these 2 mascaras that didn't fit in my normal case, which is actually right beside me. It's an acrylic case. I have the Lorac Royal Treatment mascara and the Pure Fully Charged mascara here. I do use these on occasion. I just haven't used them lately. And then my OG setting powder that I use is by Absolute New York. This I found at TJ Maxx, I think, for like $1, and I actually pretty much use it every day. It's one of the things that I use on a day-to-day basis. There are some small things in here that I've gotten, like Confidence in a cleanser, a lot of these little tiny beauty blender cleansers that I love using. Hold on, let me put this back here so I can focus. I also have my sponges in here, so my beauty blenders. I also have this brightening powder by Sephora that I use. This I got, I believe, in my first ever Ipsy Glam Bag Plus. I've only used it a handful of times, and you can't even really tell that I've even used it. That's because I don't tend to go for the shimmer shades a lot, even though I'm wearing shimmer shades. Let me see what else is in here. The only other thing in here is my OG setting spray. After I use my setting powder, I use my setting spray, which is the Urban Decay All Nighter. I also still have the Ciate London one, which is the Dewy Spritz, which it doesn't want to mix right now, I guess. Oh, nope, there it goes. I still think that that's really cool. I do use that on occasion. But that is everything that is in this little tiny kit, and that's mostly just my brushes. Now, moving on to my actual case, like, here's the top part of my case, my acrylic case. And what I'll do is I will take a picture of my full acrylic case to show you guys. I'll actually use it as the picture for this video. But so far, out of the whole year, and I'm only going to show you stuff that I've gotten in boxes now, that I use on a day-to-day basis, what I would call the goods, the semi-goods, and I do have some of the worst. Speaking of worst, I have this Galactic Beauty eyeliner on here. I haven't thrown it away because I tend to keep these type of eyeliners just in case for an emergency. And the issue, it's not a bad eyeliner per se, it's the wand. This is so long that literally, if you bend it in any way, like, you're hitting your eye in a different place, and it's just bad. And for, oh, I didn't even go through the palettes that I have, like, right next to me somewhere. Where did my palettes go? Okay. So, going through my palettes, and I do have a couple more in my acrylic case here. So, we did get this Laura Lee Party Animal. I did end up keeping this, and, basically, I do have some people that, especially around Halloween, that want me to do their makeup, so I tend to keep, like, the worst eyeshadow palettes just for Halloween. And this was definitely one that I actually used during Halloween. I forget what they wanted to be, but I ended up using this pink and this orange. So, I always keep the bad ones just for, like, Halloween or experimenting or having fun. If you want to do, like, sometimes I get really bored and I want to do, like, a look, I'll use these as basically just play around to try to see what kind of look I can create. And that's why I keep my really bad palettes, and then the ones that I know are good but I don't want them because I don't like the colors, I'll send to you guys. So one of the best palettes that I think that we got, or at least I got this year, was the Pretty Vulgar Nightingale palette. I have used this so much. I absolutely love this. I got this in one of my boxy charms, and I adore Pretty Vulgar. This was one of the best palettes. The next best palette that I've ever gotten also came from my boxy charm, which is the Crown Fuego palette. I use this on a day-to-day basis right now. A mixture of this, wrong drawer, and this one that I just got in my Ipsy Glam Bag Plus. I have been using these every single day, and I absolutely adore them. They are my favorites. Now, this one we just got in my Yes Oh Yes. I do love it. I'm actually wearing it today. I actually just used these 3 shades right here, and just to create my look. And I absolutely love Crown eyeshadows. To me, they are one of the best. They're not the best out there per se, but they are really, really good. Now, I did get this one in a boxy charm, which is the Pure Masquerade. I have not really gravitated towards this as much, mostly because with the shadows are really shimmery, there's only one that's not, so it's kind of hard to do just one look on it. And then of course I did end up keeping the Beauty Creations, the California or Cali Chic. I cannot get this to work for me. I've tried several times now, just can't. I'm keeping it for Halloween time, so if somebody wants me to do a look for them, I'm just like, okay, just to forewarn you though, this is what's going on. So going back here to all of this, and I'm only counting the boxes that I actually purchase, not like mystery boxes. So one of my favorite lip product, which I'm wearing today, and I'm sorry that it's like kind of smeared, and because it's a very hard lipstick, and it's like you make one error and my god, it's bad. But it is the LA Splash. I got this in my Rickies, and I've loved it ever since. I love just the outside cartridge of it, and I love the color as well. I forget what this one was called, but I absolutely adore it. Let's see. I do have a lot. This is actually one thing I just got it too in my Boxy Luxe, which is the $1 Billion Brows. I've been using it for my eyebrows every day. Before I was using this, which this is actually running out. So I need to grab one of those too. But the eyeliner that I've been using, because I haven't been using lip liner. The eyeliner that I've been using so much, honestly, if I do wear it, is the Scone Tattooed. This is actually really, really good. It's not a big pencil as the Galactic, so I'm able to make that clear, precise. It's really dark, which is really good, and does not, like, feather out. So let's see. Going into the first drawer, this I absolutely adored. I know it's from this month's, but I'm throwing it in here because I love Ofra. I'm wearing it today. Kind of can't tell, but I am wearing it today. I just put it on very lightly. Now, this has been my favorite blush I've been using. This is the Tarte blush in Party. I got it from a Sephora play. Also, I got this, which I haven't really used a lot of because I'm scared too. I'm scared it's gonna break. I got this from BoxyCharm. This palette that's also in here, I should probably take it out so that way I have more room for everything. I did get this palette in my Yes Oh Yes, and I've not used it yet, sadly. I need to. So, my mascara that I normally wear is this Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. This is always my go-to, but whenever I do get a mascara, I do try to use them. So, I've tried this a couple of times. It keeps flaking, and all the flakes just keep coming down. But if I don't wear that one, I'm usually wearing this one, which is the Tarte Maneater. And I got that in an Ipsy, my first ever Ipsy Glam Bag Plus. Let's see. My number one concealer that I always use is I got this from Ipsy a couple months ago. I've been using this non-stop. I love it. I'm sorry, like, this isn't really like a cohesive, ooh, that really hurt. This isn't like a really cohesive, like, review, or, I don't know, I can't think. I really can't. So for primers, I have my own little drawer here of primers, so that way I could try them out. But honestly, what's been working for me the most is that if you guys watch my January Ipsy Glam Bag Plus, you notice that I got this Hey Honey Good Morning serum. This is actually also a primer, and I didn't know it until I read the side of the box. It says, also a primer. I've been using this as a primer, and it's actually been working super well, and I really, really enjoy it. I didn't know it was a primer. Apparently, I can't read. And the funny thing is, like, I've been watching other people unbox their Ipsy Glam Bag Plus, and they're like, oh, it's a face serum. I'm like, read the box. My God, just read the box. Oh, and this is also, I got this in a Ricky's as well. I haven't even got to the big ones yet, the big cartridges, but this little tiny red eyeshadow I got from a Ricky's. I absolutely love it. I'll pair that with the Crown Beauty. Why can't I get to the last one? Okay. So 2 more drawers to go, and this is probably the biggest drawer because this has all my lipsticks. So it's like, I really kind of don't want to go through all this. This is literally all the lipsticks. I've not purchased many of these. Either they were free, or I got them in boxes. And it's like, even in the front you can see, like, it says MAC. I got those on Free Lipstick Day. This is on the top because I just got it in my Yes Oh Yes. I just got this in my BoxyCharm. I got this in a BoxyCharm, which is a Smashbox. So, ugh. So then there's what I call the highlighting box. I still haven't decided on this, but I have 2 liquid highlighters down here. I also have this. This is honestly one of my favorite products. And let me show you how much I adore this product, that it's actually broken and I've hit pan. I need to get a full size of this. I honestly love it. It is the It Bye Pores. It is the pressed powder. But basically, that is almost everything that I've kept through my boxes over the year. I still can't believe that it's been a year since I've been doing unboxings now. And, like, honestly, I'm super happy with it. I'm super happy with everything that I've gotten. Obviously, like I said, I'll take a picture of my acrylic stand and use it for the actual photo. I'm sorry, my foot's falling asleep. But, I'm just very grateful that I've actually been able to build up my makeup collection. And before, I literally just had foundation. I didn't have any eyeshadow, nothing with brows, no lipsticks. Excuse me, sorry. So, to be able to get all of that and start building up a collection and sharing it with you guys, honestly, it really means a lot, especially after the year that I've had with the car accident and everything. It's just been one hell of a year. But those are products that I did end up keeping. Obviously, there's only like 3 palettes that I've kept for Halloween time. Other than that, like the palettes that I love using, and if I don't use them, like, even if you go back and watch my other videos of stuff, either I've given it away to you guys if you're not seeing any of those products, or I've given it to my mom. I do end up giving a lot of hair care to my mother. So, and I've literally, the last time that she came over, I handed her one of those totes, those canvas totes, and it was filled with baggies upon baggies filled with makeup. And it was because about every 3 months or so, I go through a purge. Basically, I do like, kind of like the Marie Kondo type of ordeal of, do I use it? Does it spark joy in me? If not, because I've already used it, especially like lip products, eye products, I'll give those to my mom. So every 3 months or so, I go through everything and get rid of the stuff that I don't like. But that is pretty much all that I have for you today. I hope you guys kind of enjoyed this. I know it's kind of like a weird kind of video for me to make, and really not prepared for it. Hopefully I'll hear back from my apartment manager saying that we're getting a 2-bedroom soon, because I could really use the extra room. Because we had already talked about me getting a vanity and like a vanity desk, setting it up, and getting me actual bins, and that way I'd actually have real lighting and an actual background, and that way it'd be a lot easier for me to shoot my videos too, because then, you know, I'd actually have that background, I'd have the lights, I'd actually have a mirror. A lot of times, because I do film with my phone, it's like, it's really difficult. So anyway, I rambled on for far too long with you guys. I'm so sorry. If you guys have any comments or questions, leave them down below. Also, I am taking requests for new boxes. Trying to find new boxes always that I can share with you guys. So if you do have any questions, comments, concerns, please write them down below and I'll get to you as soon as I can. Work's been kind of hectic with me, and one of my coworkers, and you know who you are because you're the only one that probably watches me, I hope you're happy. I made sure that I had makeup on my face. She's always like, you're a makeup channel and yet you never wear makeup. So I've been trying to wear more makeup whenever I film just to please her. But otherwise, I hope you guys are having a fantastic day, fantastic weekend, whenever you're watching this. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.